Hello YouTubers, diecast collectors, it is Jared White, the J-Man 6'3", and in today's rendition of J-Rod's Diecast Corner, we have a double header of two Plymouth cars, the 69 Roadrunner and the 70 Hemi Cuda. Two awesome cars. I love Plymouths. I'm a huge fan of Dodges and Mopars. If you guys haven't watched Graveyard Cars, you definitely should check that show out. It's pretty awesome. I get the Velocity Network, and I watch that show all the time. So now, without further ado, let's get on to the first diecast car. The Plymouth Roadrunner. Meep, meep. Yes, one of my favorite GM cars, especially with the John Force signature on the textured looking vinyl top. Outside here you get a nice look at that beautiful reddish orange. I think it's like a competition orange. I don't know exactly. It might be I don't know what the name of the red was that Plymouth offered. Anyway, onto the front here we get a license plate signifying that John Force is the 10-time champion. Nice headlights right here. There's kind of a peg in them, but you really can't tell. Pretty nice. And you get the nice grille there that is black washed. It's pretty well detailed because this was the John Force edition. So it wasn't necessarily a hobby edition, but it was pretty nice. You get that Hemi hood, that double-sided hood right there. Anyway, you get the mag wheels that Dodge offered with the red line tires. Marker light right there. Marker light right there in the front. Onto this side right here. Nice paint job, nice mirror. Chrome mirror. Silver trim. Silver trim right there. And there you go. Onto the back here you get the muffler tips. Almost can picture the sound of that coming out of those mufflers. Nice license plate right here. Chrome is pretty good, hasn't faded. Taillights are not lens, but they're pretty nice. Look at that back end right there. No trunk opening. Trunk does not open. Love the Roadrunner. Anyway, there you go with the orange. And now I will get on to the underneath the meat of this muscle car. That nice 420, actually it's a 440 6-pack, I believe. Hemi Motor. There's some detail in there. You got this part right here. And you can see the air grabber right there. The decal for the air grabber hood. Pretty nice. Got the little silver cap right there for the radiator. And you got the little battery right there. And you get the little master cylinder, but it's not actually painted. But it's pretty nice underneath. All in all, pretty decently detailed motor. Alright, so now on to the interior. Front wheels do steer with the steering wheel. I will mention that, get that out of the way. The interior gauges right here, the gauge panel. You can see the speedo and everything in there. I think it's just a decal. Yeah, it's just a decal. It might be behind glass, I don't necessarily know. It's a decal, I think. But there's a door panel right there. The seats don't fold forward, but they do have a vinyl look to them. But pretty nice in here. And you can see the chrome door handle and the window control right there. Or window winder. But there's the interior. And there are pedals in there, but it's so dark you can't really see. But there's a last shot Alright, so now on to the other side. You can see that shifter right there. Pretty nice. And there's a rear view mirror right there, and there's the other mirror on this side. Alright, so now on to the underside. You get the nicely painted exhaust on this one. And this is 2,260 of 4,998. Anyway, pretty decently detailed under here. There is no starter or a oil filter on this one. You can't really, it's not really painted on here, but it's still detailed nonetheless. I'm trying to stretch my back. My back is killing me, guys. Anyway, this is the underside right here. The suspension is all done. I'm just joking, suspension. But it's pretty detailed underneath it. Pretty nice. Alright, so there is that one. I'd say I give that one a full 9.5 out of 10. It's pretty decently detailed. On to the 70 Hemi Cuda. This one, the front's pretty detailed. You got the headlights in here, which there's really no peg in them, but it's not too bad. They're kind of foggy, but they're not too bad. Get the headlights in here. Right there, and you get the grill, which is not a cheese grater grill like on the others, because this is a 70 Cuda. This is not a 71. I'm watching a lot of graveyard cars, and I do love that show. Like I said, if you don't have it, get it. It's a good show. Get Velocity. Got the hold downs right here, the chrome hold downs. And you get the Cuda right there on the shaker scoop. Got the poverty cap. So these aren't painted in. I wish they were painted in, but they're okay. They're like a big chrome slab on the side of the car. And then you get the marker lights right there. And then you got the running boards right here, which are chrome. Got the door handles. You get the rear view mirrors right there. I want to get the Phantasm version of this car. Got the hockey stick stripe right there. Excuse me. Got the hockey stick stripe that says Hemi on the side. Trunk on this one doesn't open either. Got the louvers in the back. Nice spoiler. And it says Fast Fish on the license plate. And this is a Texas plate. Can't get the focus right. Come on, focus. There we go, focused. Alright, Fast Fish on the back. Cuda right there. Okay, tail lights, and you get the mufflers right here. It doesn't have the side exhaust like on the 440, I believe, had a side exhaust. I'm not exactly sure. Or the 320. The 340, something, the 340 had a side exhaust, I believe. And this is a plum crazy purple. It's a really nice color. I love the plum crazy cars. And you get the little bumperettes right there. Onto the other side. And panning down, nice purple. And you get the marker lights in the back. And there's no silver trim around the window. I wish there was. Again, no silver trim there. There are no wipers for some reason. I can't see them. I don't think there's any wipers on this one. How does he drive in the rain? But there you go. Alright, so now on to the underside, the hood, the meat of this muscle car. Got the shaker hood scoop right there, which says shaker underneath the hood. It's kind of like an M2 machine underneath there, I would say, on detailing, but the battery is not even painted, which that's kind of disappointing. And you can see the master cylinder right there. It's a separate piece, but it's okay underneath here. It's an ertl, it's older, but it's okay. But here you go, the radiator cap. It's not even painted silver. I wish it was. It says Cuda on the scoop. All in all, it's pretty standard for what ertl did. So pretty decent. All in all, I think I give this car maybe an 8.5 out of 10. Interior, right here. I will get on to that. The doors open really wide on this one, which is awesome. Like a door that opens nice and wide. Look, I can fit my whole entire camera in there. That is awesome. And the wheels steer with the steering wheel as they should on an ertl, which you would expect. Most cars should have their front wheel steer, except for Jada, which they never put steering in their cars, which is so disappointing. And the shifter is a pistol grip, of course, as a pistol grip shifter. Pretty awesome. The center console is painted. Got the gauge panel right there. And that, I believe, was coming up, that sticker right there, when I first got this car, and I had to press it down with a little toothpick. The steering wheel has no logo on it, but it's still pretty nice in there. And the door panels are a pretty plain black. There is nothing to show on the door panel. Pretty standard stuff. There's no chrome window winder in there. Alright. But yeah, there's pedals underneath, but I don't even think you can see them because it's so dark in here. I can't see them, but they're there, I think. Yeah, they're there, but they're not. You can't see them. But anyway, on to the other side of the car. But there you go. The seats are a textured material. But there's really not much there on this side. You can see the pistol grip a little bit better over here. But there's that. And it does have a rear view mirror, which is a little cockeyed. I'd say they didn't glue that in there too well. So I might knock a little bit for that. Anyway, the underside, do I really gotta say it? It's plain. It's pretty undetailed underneath here. It's all there, but like I said, it's okay. I do wish there was a little more. I wish these were silver, but it's alright. I wish the fuel tank was painted. You could probably do this yourself, but it's alright. Not going to give them much style points for this one. You can see the steering rack underneath here. It's decently detailed, but it's not too bad, I guess. It's kind of bland, though. I wouldn't necessarily put little chrome mirrors underneath this car. It's kind of more of a model that looks decent from a distance. Alright guys, so there is that car. Like I said, I give that about an 8.5 out of 10. Anyway guys, so that was my double header of two awesome Plymouth cars, one being the larger one and one being the small one. The Cuda was the Challenger, the Camaro, if you guys didn't know. But that was a double header of two awesome Plymouth cars. Anyway guys, I'm Jared White. Make sure you guys comment down below. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you hit the notification button if you haven't already. Become a member of my channel. Anyway guys, I'm Jared White. If it has to do with diecast, it has to be the J-Man 6-3. Have a good one guys. Bye.